Has anyone ever asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or what do you want to study in college? Finding the answers to these questions is something everyone has wondered at some point in their lives. And sometimes we continue asking ourselves that question even as we enter adulthood. At the New Jersey Student Assistance Authority, HESA, we believe that your future begins now. More and more jobs are requiring education beyond high school. With a college education, you will have more jobs to choose from. College also trains you to express your thoughts clearly, make informed decisions, and use technology. Meeting other students from different backgrounds and cultures helps you to become more globally aware and gain a fresh perspective on life. And a person that goes to college usually earns and is able to save more money than a person who does not. Financial aid helps students and families pay for college expenses such as tuition, fees, room and board. We have broken down the various types of financial aid into the following categories: grants, scholarships, loans, and employment opportunities. Scholarships and grants are considered gift aid, which means you do not need to repay the award. Then there are student and parent loans. Loans are funds that you and or your parent can borrow to help pay for college expenses. Loans must be repaid, usually with interest. Obviously now, dogs do not attend college, but they are helping us represent some of the possible areas of study one can focus on in college. The cute little guy on the far left is hoping to be a doctor. Therefore, he is probably majoring in biology, chemistry, physics, or some other science. The middle guy is hoping to get into law enforcement, maybe a cop or a corrections officer. The typical majors for this line of work can include criminal justice, political science, or some other variation. The last little one on the far right could be almost anything having to do with business or finance. Most colleges will have a multitude of majors that fall into business categories such as finance, entrepreneurship, business management, or marketing. Many universities will also offer courses pertaining to the public sector specifically. Remember, not everyone knows and actually sticks to what they want to do from the time that they are children. Most of humanity does change their mind, so while you don't want to flounder too much and spend 8 to 10 years getting your undergraduate degree, it's not unheard of to take 5 years instead of 4 years to complete college. Figuring out your strengths should not be too difficult. I would suggest looking at the subjects that you excel in or find easy. Look at some of the hobbies or other activities that you are involved in and perhaps outshine others at. Maybe look into some personality tests even, or surveys that provide some insight as to what careers might be ideal matches depending on your answers to certain questions. Your needs may not be as easy to determine since it might require some introspection and forward vision. It is difficult, to say the least, to look ahead more than 10 years and know what it is you will one day find fulfilling. Communication is an important, yet often overlooked skill in the workplace. The ability to communicate effectively to different types of people from different backgrounds will go a long way in one's ability to be an effective manager and team member. Literacy is critical because the way you write, even something as trivial seeming as an email or text, will play a large role in how you are perceived. For instance, if you write in all lower cases, someone might interpret that as juvenile. Or, if you write in all upper cases, it can be perceived as yelling. Technical skills will never ever hurt. Take as many computer classes as possible while in college because it is the way of the future, and the future is already here. Time management skills include your work ethic and reliability and is as important to an employer as hiring a competent and knowledgeable person. The ability to manage a team and work collaboratively to accomplish said task is extremely valued in the workplace. Some websites that you may want to review just to get an idea of what you will earn in certain careers include www.bbb.org, which stands for Better Business Bureau, or you can try www.salary.com, and you can also try www.paycheckcity.com, and that's checks with an X, CHEX. They might give you an idea, or rather they will give you an idea of what you will gross and what you will net. Money, however, is not the only important thing to consider. Some other contributors to job selection really should include your benefits, such as health and dental. Other things to consider would be sick time, personal, and vacation, because that will contribute to your quality of life. Also, retirement benefits such as a 401k or 403b should also factor into your decision. Talking to people that do what you are thinking about doing is a great idea. Ask the person if they wouldn't mind talking about themselves by answering some of your questions. And once they say, go ahead, fire away, baby. Fire away.